Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life Season 2 Episode 54 with me, Cid, and I'm just out collecting marble. I ran out again. Well, I virtually run out. However, it occurs to me that there is something we definitely need to do in Silent Gems, and as you can see, I am rapidly running out of juice for the pickaxe running in hammer mode. Any moment now it will stop. There you go. Which is a bit of a pain because I haven't really got that much stuff. I mean, I've got some stuff, but I haven't got a lot of stuff. So normally what we would do is that would recharge back up to so many, let me just get that, so many bars of thing, of chaos very shortly after things. I'm just going to also stick a little marker on the map here just to put new and put down marble mine just for the time being in nice and white. There we go, and close. So there are these chaos gems which we were looking at because there's the creative flight in thing which we've been told about, and that's all great and good and wonderful, and yeah, everything's awesome. However, what we, if we just, I'm just trying to, is that, I think they're monitor lizards, and I don't want to, I'll find out what we'll do. Nope, can't get me now. Yeah, we have a look at Silent Gems. So we got all of the minerals, and we got the manual. Obviously, we can grab that. But if we jump, where are you? Into here, you have the Chaos Orbs, which have and will store chaos. Perfect. Chaos Orb uses crystallized chaos essence, which is made from nether shards, enriched chaos essence, and ender essence. What is a nether shard? Oh, nether star. Okay, yeah, we can do them. And that stores chaos. There is no break chance on it, and it will recharge items. Forget about those. The other one you had was the gems, which seems to be cheaper, but they had slots for them, which will go with these. So there's a couple of options there. Now the gems, yeah, I'll have one of those, please. No, the gems themselves are blocks with enriched chaos essence, which is just that. That's all fine. And we did say that the flight rune, if I can find it, flight rune used these enriched chaos essence, that, and the perfect shiny plumes, which uses feathers and shards of something. Okay, we can manage those. Now what is not clear from these is what method of charging there is, if there is any method of charging. Oh, nameplate, okay. Didn't know that was a thing. Is there any method of charging mentioned in this? Chaos Altar. I don't know. Chaos Pylon. Material Grader. Yeah, I'm guessing something like that. I think we need to go and look at the manual. It is night time. I've also, while we're here, you'll notice there's a little constellation over there we've not seen before, and I don't know whether any of the other ones are up yet. I've discovered two of the, well, let me show you again. I went out and had a look for constellations, so found the papers for Fornax, Pilatrio, Mineralis, Horologium Lucerna, octans and booties. Shake your booties. I've also managed to think I'm going to take that. I've got lots of levels because I've been zooming around. Which one shall we go for? Miner's Delight. No, we'll go for... Yeah, we'll go with that one. Oh, we can... Ah! We can unlock them all. Okay. So that's interesting. Okay. We need to get back. I haven't got a great deal of experience, but I think I should have enough to jump to the astral. No, I haven't. I need to go and fix that. So another thing we actually need to fix is... Ow! You were ready for me a little bit, weren't you? Right. Let's fix the experience shortage and head back. Hello. Dead. Oh, there you are. Hello. Dead. How are you? What's that, dead? Okay. They really should be careful where they pick fights, shouldn't they? Oh, hello. Dead. Let's just have a look. What happens here? I'm underground. Why is it not placing light sources? Oh, it just did. Okay. Alright. Handy. Yeah. What was I doing? We need to get home. Have I got enough yet? Might have. Yes. Right, we need to go home, and but first things first, we need to drop off this stuff for the astral sorcery. I also want to turn that light source perk off. How do I deactivate a active? No? Alright, I'm not entirely sure how to deactivate a perk, which could be annoying. I've sorted the boxes as well, so we are now a little bit better ordered and structured. We need more of that though, so yeah, that's the thing. Right, let me just sort myself out a little bit, and I shall be back in a moment. Alright, first things first, I'm going to need one of these fellas. There's also somebody around the area that we don't really want, but let's... oh, I also probably should get a bit of that on the bar. Yeah, one. Well, I'll have a couple. Just to be on the safe side, and... go. And we're just down in one of the caving areas that I've unlocked. Oh, where's he gone? Where did you just go? Oh crap. I think he just found a dungeon. Come on, down you go. Did he find a dungeon? No, it was just a... Oh, hello. Seriously? I mean, you do that and then expect... Oh, we got another wither boss. Skull. Yeah. Alright, that was... I'll have that. Don't mind. I'm not too proud to take a bit of uranium ore. Yeah, and that while I'm at it, actually. Okay, let me get out before I get distracted. And we shall head back home to... Oh, there we go. Got plenty of XP. I took a couple of stacks of XP as a thing, so with a thing, with a rash, some of that. We don't need any of that or that. That wants to go away, and we don't need you. Now, let's have a look at the word chaos. So the chaos gem, we want one of these. Now, we need to have a look what we've got in the way of gems for starters. We may need to break a few down, because I'm sure that's soul. Hang on. There should be... Well, let's go at silent then. We should have plenty. Violet sapphire. We probably want to do something with this, because I'm sure we need it for something. So we'll grab... we'll get that all processed up. What are you? Ender essence. And you are used. Let's have a look. We can grind you down for 2. It's a no-brainer then, isn't it? Essence. Okay, and then we should have sodalite. We've got a whole load of these nether ores. We've got a little bit of chaos ore left, and some other ores. So we'll get all these ground down, and then we will see what we're going to use to do what. Yeah, it's going to take a hot moment. Back in a moment. Alright, this is still processing in the background. First thing we are going to need, though, I've just done a bit of reading, we're going to need a chaos altar. A chaos altar is what you use to charge these things, and to make a chaos altar we need enriched chaos essence. So only need one, and that should give us a chaos altar, which if I pop that down there, we presumably have to put chaos in it, maybe? I don't know. Has to be said. I have no idea how this works. Chaos altar. Have we got anything about a chaos? It says charged by placing in an altar or by standing near nodes and or pylons. Okay. So what's in a pylon? Burner passive. Uses a chaos core. These sound interesting. I'm guessing the burner must... Well, hang on. We need to read this up. This is... Yeah, I've got all the ore. I put all the ore in there to process. I couldn't see the point in just faffing around with this. Let's have a look. Blocks. Right, so the chaos altar serves 2 purposes. It can recharge items that store chaos, and it can transmute certain items. Altar can receive chaos from any chaos producing block, nodes, pylons, etc., and store a very large amount. Place chaos storing items in the altar's first slot to be charged. Anything in the bottom slot will be, anything can be in the catalyst. Okay, so I think I understand how that works. Chaos pylons produce more chaos but don't have any other useful effects. There are 2 types, passive and burner. Burner require furnace fuels and produce more chaos than passive, which require no fuel. Light nodes, pylons require direct line of sight. Okay. We're getting some understanding now. Material grader is random, you have no control, blah blah blah. Means that the further grade is from only 1 input slot. But either way, most of the time you will get D to S. Every grade increase stats gives a 2% bonus to the stats. SS increases stats to... Well, there's some interesting stuff in this in this mod for definite. That, and that. all need to go into there and cook. That's doing diamond, and what have we got left? I think that's now finished with. So I think we probably need to start thinking about a place to actually keep. We've got all of these, which if I were to grab you, that starts storing chaos apparently. So having these around will be entertaining, if nothing else, just for that. But the pylon chaos, okay, let's have a look. If I want to make, well, let's see. I want to make a whole load of that. Bang, we'll have 64. That should be more than enough. And then I would like to make those. So we're going to need, oh, we need more quartz blocks. Okay, not a problem. Bang, which will give me 16 of those. Those automatically use those anyway, so if I make one of those and then convert that, well, we need what do we need here? A furnace and blocks of redstone, and we'll do that. Okay, so this uses furnace fuel. Here's a thought. Don't know how I'm going to do this, but you put your furnace fuel in there and that would give that charge. I don't see whether there's any way of seeing how much charge that has got, which is a shame. Okay. In immersive engineering there is a external heater block which we would need to, I don't think we've got anywhere close to what we need other than that. So we need to make some of those, which we need to make that. Let me grab that together. I'm just wondering whether the external heater block would recognize this as a furnace, because if it does, we can create chaos with power. If it doesn't, we've always got coal. There, look. Back in a mo. Alright. We've got the external heater. I've plonked it down just here temporarily just to see how this works, and we shall plumb you into the power gen. Right, so it's not recognizing that as a furnace. Yeah, it was worth a try. I didn't fully expect it to work. However, we have got a use for that possibly over here at some point, so we'll just, that's not a waste of time. And we've got, what are you? Oh, facade, okay. Yeah, we'll just keep that on our person for the time being. But we can, as we've said, take that out, for example, and go buff, and that does its thing. We'll move all of this. This is not going to be permanent. I may put passives in as well. These are all items to be done later. Right now we should, I suppose, put all of this lot away, out the way, get a bunch of this done. I really need to automate all of this, and one day I will get around to it, but not today. Get that out, that and that. That can come out. What are you? You're okay. Oh, right, hang on. Pop those in there to cook. That's doing its thing. Still loads to go. Yeah, definitely needs automating. However, let's have a look at the Chaos Orb. So there's three models. There's the Fragile, the Refined, and the Perfect. And the Perfect requires a Refined, and it uses that. A Refined uses a Fragile, and a Fragile uses that. So let us make that one for starters. and we can see there's a little progress bar there showing how much chaos it's got, I presume. Alright, we're pulling chaos from everything basically at the moment. Yeah, that's why. But that'll give us 100,000 chaos with a 20% break chance. Not happening. We're going to go with enriched. And we haven't got that, of course, so we need to make some of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need to make that, which is a refined. And then we need the perfect. The perfect uses crystallized. Crystallized uses nether shard. We need to make that, which uses some of this. Hang on, what do we need? More refined. Just make a bunch of it, I suppose. And some of this gives us that. That will give us, well, how many did I need? 4. 1. Damn it. That was a mistake. I meant to do that. There we go. 2, 3 and 4. Take those and add them to that to get a perfect chaos orb, which will pop in there, and it's going to charge up to a large amount of stuff, which is pretty cool. Next one is the gem. So what do we want to use? We've got any choice of any of these. They all seem to have exactly the same number of slots and things. Now we've got, I think we should have loads and loads of topaz. Let me just have a look. We have. So if I want to make a topaz block, I need to make one of those, which gives me a topaz gem, which gives me that. And then if I want to make a flight rune, I need to make these, which uses a shard of some description. How do I make a shard? Ooh. Okay, a bit of blue topaz there. Like that. Right, so we need 1, 2. Oh, come on, surely I've got more feathers. No? Well, you know what that means, don't you? Why is it... Oh, I bet it's either raining or we've got an eclipse event. But we need to go and find some chucks. We also need to think about... There's so many things to think about. We also need to be thinking about rockets. So that's a thing to think about too. And... yeah, chicken. Chick. Alright, be back in a mo. Alright, this is probably the cruelest thing you've ever seen. And they're not chickens, but they do drop feathers. Where you go? Come here. Hummingbirds. They drop more feathers than chickens as well. Just a very, very hard to... Come here. I don't know how many we needed. What was the recipe for those? What was the recipe for those? That's probably enough. I'm tempted to get a few more though if I can. Just because we can. It feels terrible doing that, by the way. But chickens... There are times when I sometimes doubt the wisdom of installing Animania, and when I want to have to go hunting for chickens, that is one of the times. So, yeah. However, the birds mod has fixed that for us, so with a bit of luck we've got enough juice to get home. We have, good. Right, and that means we can make that. There you go. That gives us those. So if I want to make the... What was I doing? Flight charm, wasn't I? Flight rune. I need those, which are... Oh, crap. Yeah, that... Oh, phew. Luckily, somebody didn't use all of his essence up. There's a flight charm. We craft those two together, which leaves 10 slots. Now, there are some other runes, not runes, charms, runes, and there is a... If we can find them, there should be a capacity rune and a recharge rune, which generates it when not in use. It can use 4 of those. So if we were to make... Hang on. Let's get the recharge. Recharge rune. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and 4. That takes it so it recharges itself. The other bit we've still got 6 left, and so we can still fit a capacity rune in, I suppose. That's uses, yeah, we can put 4 of those in as well. So we need to make... Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you're kidding me. Well, we can certainly make 3 of those. One. That one's breaking, that's why. 2. Oh well. Throw that one away, and we can pop those on, and we'll make another 2 once we've got a little bit more ore, which we could get by going to here. I think this was where we left off, which was nice and deep, and also handily right next to a whole bunch of this stuff. So I might as well grab it and fix this shortage we've got. Right, I'll grab this, be back in a moment. Alright, so I've got the capacity, got the recharge for, got flight on there, I've got 2 slots left, and I've just been going through what you can get for 2 slots. Obviously there's debuffs, which we don't really want, but we can get night vision on there for 2 slots, which might be worthwhile. And if we toggle it on, that is straining quite fast, but that's fine. We've got the wings as well, so also fine. So while we're doing work here, I also want to have a look at the pouch, because we have got the tool belt, which is currently unenchanted. So I think, if I remember rightly, and I need to double check, it can, I think it could go up to 9 slots, which would be 6 tool pouches. 3, 6. I just need an anvil now, which of course is not here. We'll just use my wings to get over here quick, and then we'll get that, because that will allow us to stash some of the tools that we don't really need on our hotbar all the time, and free up a little bit of space in the hoofer. Right, if I go in here and take that out, I'm just playing it safe. I'm fairly certain, as I recall correctly, it doesn't actually get damaged, but you never know, do you? So we got 1, it's going to cost 3. 2, that's 5. 3, broke my anvil. I am going to need more experience anyway, so we'll grab a little. And we shall continue. 6. Wow. Need more experience, okay. Seven takes, that's going to require more than I got. 20 experience for that one. I think there's probably room for one more. But yeah, we'll survive if there is. 8 slots. Presumably we can go to 9, I think. Let's just go with 6 for now. And then, oops, we can pop you and you back on there. We can probably get away with popping something like that onto the toolbar, because we use that all the time. We can also probably get away with popping a couple of bits on the toolbar like those, and certainly that, and maybe even that, because we've got this now, which once it's fully charged will have a fair old amount of juice to it, but if we turn it on, we've got flight again, using the silent gems. So thanks for pointing out that that was another source of flight. It's not free, of course, and the wings are probably, there's kind of a mixed thing. This thing will almost certainly keep going. I mean, that's nearly charged. That's obviously cooking there, so that's fine. I don't know what this catalyst is. Doesn't seem to have any effect. Show recipe. Ah. So we can make transmute things. Interesting. Carnelian to ruby, ruby to that's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Which means we can upgrade our gems, presumably. Black diamond to onyx, onyx to techite, opal to pearl, or pearl back to opal. I don't know. Seems to be a thing we can use. Anyway, let me check how long I've been recording, and I shall be right back with you. Alright, yeah, we've been going for about half an hour. I've made some passive ones of these, and obviously we've got these which we can use as well. I don't know whether these are more efficient than those. We can obviously capture more of these as well. So I think we need a chaos shrine somewhere. Whether we put that chaos shrine up in Olympus, which would seem possibly an appropriate kind of place. You know, it is divine power, if you like. But you can see this is charging rather rapidly. So yeah, we'll soon have 6 million on this. And once we're carrying that as well with a full charge, that will have 10 million. So that'll give us 16 million chaos, which we can, in fact we can probably, let's just do that. Is that going down? It is. That's going up quite rapidly as well. I think it's going to take a while to get all of these fully charged. But once this is fully charged, then obviously we can put the Chaos Orb over there, and that will do its thing too. So yeah, on that note, I think we shall call it an episode, and until next time. Oh, okay, that's new designs for the pylons, is it? Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I will see you soon. Bye for now.